The World Ends With You, an absolute masterpiece of a video game. A story that truly challenges the outlook on life and death and presents the player with an endless adrenaline rush as they face death and fight for their lives. A story centered about outcasts who feel lost contained in their reality, somehow find hope and love in a distorted world, fueled by the pride of those who use them as puppets in their master plan. The World Ends With You is truly a masterpiece. Every word of dialogue and every event is entirely meaningful and handcrafted to make this experience feel unique and genuine. To this day, I have never played a video game that was so realistic and made me feel so involved within the story, even though the idea is so bizarre. The characters feel like real people with real relationships. Neku doesn't feel like anyone cares about him, like the world doesn't even know he exists. He feels as though he is nothing, until his newfound friends make him feel like he's real. You'll see in the beginning of the game, he's very selfish. He doesn't care about anyone else. He just minds his own business. But later in the game, you'll see that he sacrifices himself for the good of the other people that he knows and loves. He's a very complex character, and you'll notice his internal and external struggle throughout the entire game. Neku is an extremely relatable character in extremely unrelatable circumstances, and that's why this is a feat to the writing. I think that the game doesn't overwhelm you with these villains, but they do feel very real, and that was a really good feat on their part. This has to be one of Nomura's best projects. I wouldn't say that it's better than the Kingdom Hearts series as a whole, but it's definitely better than some of the games, especially the side story games on the DS. It definitely outshines a little bit of them. The game puts you through this world that never really feels right, and through the entire time of playing, you feel on edge, like you are immersed in this world, and it's up to you to save these characters. Never have I felt a game is so underappreciated, and it is a real shame that the game is not well known. But after 10 years, the game still holds up as one of the best games I have ever played, and my third favorite video game of all time. If you have a DS, 3DS, or iPhone, please try this game. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. With the interesting gameplay, deep and emotional themes, and realistic and grounded characters, you are sure to have one great ride. Here's to hoping in another 10 years, or hopefully shorter, we can look back on a sequel. But until then, remember.
Give up on yourself, and you give up on the world.